Okay.
What's up, y'all? It's your girls, T
And T.
and we are back with a motherfucking podcast, y'all. I know y'all used to seeing us next to each other like in person. It's okay. We coming back. I swear to God. But for now, we got some hot tea for y'all, baby.
Hot tea.
Hot tea. The hottest.
Blow on it first.
Steeping, piping. But before we jump into that hot ass tea, I want to catch up with my bestie, y'all. How you been this week?
I've been good. I just been resting, to be honest. I've been off work, chilling.
Yes.
You know, we've been working on this, so
Like housewife vibes. Please.
you know. You
Yes.
already,
It's always the vibe.
always the vibes. How you been?
Tired as hell. I've been working. Look, I've been at work.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cause I stay at work.
Tired as fuck though. You know, we just recently moved into our new place. So just getting everything together, moving around, working on top of all that. I haven't caught up on my sleep yet. I need to real
That's
back
what I've been
into.
doing. Like, it really shows a difference. Like, I feel it. Feel well rested.
Very
Very,
in my mind.
you know, I don't want to go back to work, but I am ready, like, mentally.
You want that bag. Look, you want that bag.
Yeah.
So you're not out.
The money's running out.
The money, you need more money.
Anything.
You know, yeah.
Right.
Okay. So girl, it's been a long time since we've been on anybody's YouTube or anybody's anything.
Anybody's anything. It's really crazy. So much has changed.
A lot, nigga. 2020 was a time.
A time.
That's the last time they
A
seen
whole
each
4
other.
years ago.
Imagine.
4
years later,
Imagine
Big Mama's
what,
coming
like,
back into the game.
Hard.
Later.
Heavy hitters.
Like you never left. What's up?
What's up?
What y'all
You
doing?
said something? Oh, was you? No. All right.
It's not alright. Speaking of who said something, let's talk about how Megan Thee Stallion was at Paris Hilton's birthday party performing without Cardi B.
She was getting to that bag. If Cardi didn't want that bag, Cardi didn't want that bag. So
If you knew this was ready, you said this was ready. Like,
I mean, hey, she was. I mean, I felt weird about it because, in the background, it didn't feel forced at all. It didn't feel forced, but
Right.
it just seemed like she was literally like putting on a show. Like, I mean, yeah, that's
like
her job,
it literally gives like holographic Meg. Like
right,
it gave like she was supposed to be there because she was getting her bag, but why are
it wasn't
you
her
really
setting
here?
Right. Like, I can't think of anyone else. Okay, that's like, and no shade to Suki, because Suki, that's her big one. But that's like if Suki would have went and performed. Like, what you doing?
What are you doing?
What
here?
is you doing in there with all of them?
What are you doing in there with all
of
of
you
them?
doing in there with all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Literally. Like,
It gave a little bit like, now don't get me wrong, now I'm just speaking my speak. It gave a little bit like, dance, girl, dance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how I felt watching it.
Like they're all gathered around and she's the main nigger attraction. Like, that's what it gave. Like,
that's how I felt
watching
watching it.
around her.
That it made me uncomfortable, but then like it was like little funny shit going on in the background, like
girl, that
Rebel
Amy
Wilson. Is that her name? Rebel? No, yeah, Rebel Wilson.
Fat Wilson? I mean, Fat Amy.
Wilson?
Fat Wilson?
That's not her name.
Fat Amy? Is that her name, right?
I think her name is Rebel Wilson. I
don't know her real name. I just know her as Fat Amy. So
as Black people do, we don't never
nobody's real name.
We know them by their best role.
Yeah, which is Fat Amy.
Not saying that was her best role, but
I feel like Fat Amy was top of the
That was her breakthrough.
Yeah, that was top tier. Like, and she was actually like, it's fun to know that like how she acts in movies. She's an actress, but she don't be acting. Like, that's who the fuck she is.
When I seen her face in the background, I was like, oh, okay,
that's who she is. Because she's in the back, like, with that wet Wait, and she can't even say the words because she don't got rhythm, so she can't say it on beat. But she was saying the words like,
"What are we doing?"
Like, what really was the point? You didn't even know the words.
No.
That's also why I feel like Taylor Swift maybe should have been there and not Megan Thee Stallion, because it's like half of these folks don't have no rhythm. They don't know your words. Like, they know the ambiance of the song, but they don't know the words to the song.
I feel like the new Taylor, first of all, Taylor got a little. I
mean, Taylor got a little, but I'm saying.
But I'm just saying, like, don't say they should have had Tay Tay. Like, Tay Tay ain't Tay Tay. Like,
no, she would have been more fitting for the role.
But that's not what they wanted to hear. They wanted to see. Now I'm defending. See, you see how that happens? You see how that happens?
Yeah. Because 1 minute it was a little
right, but that's like,
I mean, get into it. It's
but
like,
then
hold
still,
on.
either which way, that's not what they wanted to hear. But why did y'all want to hear that? And y'all can't even.
I mean, it's a crowd full of wops. Why wouldn't they want to hear that? It's Paris Hilton. You know she get down with the other side all the time. So I feel like she used to hang out with Snoop Dogg and them. So like, I'm surprised she ain't had it up in there walking or something. Surprised.
Right.
Very, very surprised.
Right.
But overall, it seemed like the party was A1. Megan went there, got her big bag. The little lady, I don't even know her name. The little lady that was twerking in front of her was tearing that thing up. Thomas like, wow. I said,
okay.
That's what y'all be doing out here? That's what y'all do?
What? It was just
she bent it over, started twerking. I'm like,
right.
I didn't know y'all could do that now.
Megan definitely looked good, though. I will say the outfit.
It gave prom to me.
I don't know. Her body's different now. I feel like before she would have maybe like filled it out a little bit more, but
yeah, she got real skinny and then did that lipo and stuff. So
yeah, so she's like giving hard body, but not hard body, like
track body. Mm-hmm. That's what it looked like. Very much track runner.
Right.
Very much run it. Very much
Sierra.
Young Sierra back in the day.
Yeah. Right.
I feel like she should have also probably wore like a pantsuit or something. Like, I feel like that also would have been cuter.
And then like she wasn't on brand with the color. Like, everybody knows Paris Hilton.
It's pink.
Pink.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it just did not go.
Or maybe, I don't know, because it's like, was she just at the party and they was like,
Megan, make this money real quick.
They her, right? Or maybe she was at the party and it was like, well, just sing the song, because I don't know.
I don't think Megan is going to just sing the song. I think she'd have been like, y'all I'm here trying to have a good time, just like that. Like,
because I feel like if it was a genuine performance type thing, it would have been done up a little bit better, because somebody just had Rihanna. Was it Rihanna or Beyonce? I think it was Rihanna perform for their birthday. It was this rich whatever. No, it was the wedding.
Okay, yeah.
And everybody, it was like she had a stage.
I remember that overseas. The one
she had backup dancers.
And she went crazy. She did that like a whole performance.
Yeah.
So she might have just been at the function and
that's what I'm saying.
Get up there and sing WAP. Like,
right. Sing WAP.
No, can you please sing WAP? It's my birthday. Please sing WAP. Yeah.
No, if they sue you, I'll pay for it.
It's okay. We can sing WAP. It's your song. Like, you made the song. We can sing it. Sing WAP.
Sing WAP.
Oh, bitch. I don't want to sing it.
I can see Meg like, okay.
Where's the mic? And literally got there and fucked them up. Like, what that?
A bucket and a mop was needed.
I just needed her to at least be in pink or white in a pantsuit. I feel like that would have did it more for me.
I feel like white would have definitely ate them up.
Ate them down. I feel like she should have came dressed to the party how she was in Tokyo. Let's just
ate the girls up in Tokyo.
You ate the girls up in Tokyo. Why? Like, it just gave like, okay, this is how it looked to me. Rushed ass prom. Get up. Like, you was just asked to prom the last day before, people stop asking people to prom. Your mama had to go out and find you a quick ass dress at JCPenney's, and you had to get your hair done by your cousin, so she did you a little cute little style, and you went. That's what it gave. It did not give what Megan usually produces when she steps out. It didn't give that. I just personally don't.
I don't know. That's what I said. That's why I felt like it wasn't like a oh, come perform, like.
But even then, bitch, why are you dressed like that? I didn't like the dress. I wasn't a fan of the dress.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at it because I felt like the dress wasn't that bad.
It's compared to what Megan be wearing, you gotta You know what we're talking about.
She was on some chill
the dress
shit.
is
She
not a
got me
bad
on some
dress.
chill shit.
But the person that put it on, how she wore it, like I wouldn't be mad if like Kesha pulled up in that dress. Like who?
First of all, I don't do Kesha. Cause get sleep.
Why everything I say gotta be taken as me doing somebody?
I'm not saying
like
I'm not saying
Kesha pulled up in a dress. That's more Kesha's vibe. That's not
Kesha
Megan's
be putting
vibe.
that shit on.
She do. She do. And I feel like she would look a lot better in that little prom dress. But that's just me though. That's just
right.
me.
That's your opinion.
Vanilla opinion.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Understandable.
Like,
I get where you're coming from. I guess.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah. Speaking of where people come from, talk about your favorite people that got locked up for harvesting bodies.
Not my favorite people, okay? I don't know them. I don't know them.
Don't associate me with none of that.
But it did stick out to me for some reason. There was a couple, Carrie and John Halford of Colorado. Now, I don't know if you ever heard of like people decomposing bodies into soil.
Never heard of that. I've heard of like people wanting to be trees, like they put them as trees and then they grow wherever they are. I've heard of that, but I didn't know the process was what you're talking about.
It's not always. Sometimes you could just put the ashes in the soil around the tree you already bought, or you could do it the way I'm talking about.
Yeah,
and that way it could be just spread throughout wherever. So yeah, they basically hit like a rock and a hard place, and they were financially like not able to do the things that they were doing, actually decompose the bodies.
Yeah.
And they ended up getting caught with damn near 200 bodies in like a, what is it called? Like a hangar, like a storage facility, like a big and they were just stacked on top of each other, just all these bodies, and they was just giving people dirt. And do you know how much this process was costing? Like this wasn't a cheap process at all. And you just
you mean to tell me these people had like a storage system area
on site somewhere,
like Jeeper Creeper, and had them motherfuckers stacked up like Lay's and Pringles in the storage.
200 bodies, almost 200 bodies. Yeah, just decomposing and.
But how? Okay, so I guess my question would be, because these people had like a funeral home or whatever, right? Why didn't they just like keep them in like the morgue area that's at the?
I don't know if it's because it wasn't that kind of funeral home. Like they were specifically for that. Like it was like a natural funeral home. Like
okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if there was those type of. I mean, obviously. Like that and prep them, but I don't think there was like, and then damn near 200. Who has space for 200 bodies in a morgue?
That's why I'm like trying to understand, like, this shit underground, like, is this shit just like,
no,
what are we doing here? Because first of all, 200 bodies stink real bad. One body real bad. Somewhere to decompose smells like anus. Almost 200 of them.
Almost 200 is crazy. And then they ended up going on the run.
What is it supposed to smell like? I wonder what it smelled like. Like I just want to know what it smelled like.
Rotting flesh. But no, they ended up going on the run, and then so like when they got caught, that got added on to their charges that they tried to like flee the scene of an investigation. Like, how far did y'all think y'all was gonna get? This is 200 people's families that y'all done just, we just gonna put them in a storage container. Like,
oh my God, what happened?
What happened?
Where we at go?
Again. Can you hear me?
I can't. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't see you.
I can't see nothing either.
You can't see anything?
Oh, there it is. It's coming back now. Hold on.
Okay.
It was like going out all the way. I'm like, I never did nothing to y'all, so why is y'all doing something to me?
It's so
Like
crazy.
blacked out for some reason.
You got locked out?
Blacked out. Like my screen is black.
It is. Did you try turning your camera off and on?
Like shit. Hold on.
Okay, I see a little wheel. Technical difficulties. We have a tip. We have a tip.
Difficulty.
We have a technical difficulties. We have a technical
Difficulties.
It's the fact that we think everything is funny and it's not.
It's not. Like, this is a serious show. We talk about dead people and shit. And we have technical difficulties.
That's creepy. Not your camera cut out.
No, you look behind myself for a second. Like, what the fuck going on?
Whoa there.
I just want to understand, like, why me?
Why? Why?
Why?
There go my bitch. She's Zach. And baby, y'all can never hold us down. Y'all can never hold us down. Y'all think y'all can stop us, but y'all can't. Nanny boo boo.
I thought it was over, but it's not. Back to the dead bodies. So, what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by whatever technical difficulty that was. I was saying, like, one dead body smells so bad. I can only imagine what 200 smells like. And then, okay, so that's when my thought process is going. Like, okay, they got these bodies stacked on top of each other. How are y'all containing the smell? How are y'all containing the level of maggots that eat dead bodies? Like, how are y'all, like, how are we containing these things? Like, what was wrong with y'all? Why would y'all want to do something like that?
Why would y'all want to do something like that?
Like, what is wrong with y'all people? From me to you, because I know you in jail. You might be able to see this one day. Who knows?
I mean, I guess it was for the money. But, like, your moral compass is broken.
I was about to say the money, nigga. My stomach. I had, like, huh?
Like, how would you sleep? You going on trips, y'all buying shit, like, y'all sending regular ass, what is that shit called? Topsoil.
Okay, and then another thing.
True green. No, what is it? What is it called?
Does, like, okay, so would it still smell like regular soil?
Probably.
Because I'm trying to understand, like, how could you tell the difference between your loved one and some soil from Walmart?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's more organic. It just looks more.
And then what do they do with the bones?
I don't.
Because because I'm
I don't know
if it's really deep, because it's like when you cremate somebody, like, teeth don't burn, certain bones don't burn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you're decomposing. That's literally just the shell, and like some are weaker bones and cartilage. That's not even really like the skeleton of that's inside of our body.
Right. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I may be misspeaking, but I feel like they said they were donating the bones to, like,
the black market. They won't donate shit. They will put all that shit on the black market, and, like, allegedly. That's how all that shit on the black market, allegedly. And that's how they were stealing people money, because they were stealing their money.
No, for real.
They get family body parts and organs and wee-wees and coochies and titties and all that good stuff, and getting that money, and now they in jail. Like, I don't think jail, no, it's not worth it to me. If you ask me, I'm not about to do that.
I just feel like, the guilt would eat me up.
Girl, alive. Like, I would be out there with they ass. That's how bad the guilt was eating me.
What? No. You really, you
gotta not give a fuck. You see these people having like a tree ceremony for their folks, knowing damn well that's just some regular ass oil. Not the kids thinking they sitting under their grandma reading a book whole time, nigga. It's just a tree.
It's just a tree. It's just a tree. Regular old schmegular negler.
Regular tree.
This tree don't know you.
This tree don't know nothing about you. Never knew you.
Never knew you.
Never knew you even
know you
the whole time. This is your family member. That's actually very sad. And I want to say to the people that got their family member, loved one, whoever it was, taken and mistaken, my love and prayers go out to y'all, because if that was me, if I gave you my grandma or my auntie, my cousin, and my uncle to decompose them so I can make them into a tree, bitch, and I got a regular soil, you better hope the police got you.
Before I do.
Before I make my round back around, you better hope the police are already locked you up. Do away the kid. Because bitch, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way, baby. I'm on my way.
Genuinely. And I just feel like we said, no amount of money is worth that. Like,
you said no amount. Like, you know, different amounts mean different things.
See, now what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about?
You said no amount, but like different amounts mean different things. Like, how much was people getting paid? Like, what's the ticket? Like, do you know how much was paid?
I don't, but I would imagine. I mean, look how much a regular. I was about to say something crazy. Look how much a regular funeral would cost.
You was about to say something crazy.
Look how much a regular funeral costs. Look how much it regularly costs to get people cremated. Like, to have somebody sit there for months to decompose.
Like $30,000 type shit, maybe.
I feel like more than that.
Wow. And that's sitting at 190, 200 bodies, babe.
Yeah.
And it's more than $30,000.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, I'm sure once they started, they seem
like that's what they do.
And Lord, what is going on?
That is very, very fraudulent.
It's messed up, actually. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to palm y'all like that.
I'm like, okay. Nah. Like, dang, choke me, why don't you? Might as well.
No. I'm just that was a heavy topic for me. I don't know. That
was very heavy, and that's why I wanted to go ahead and get out the way. I didn't want to start the show with that. I wanted to like have it be second so we can lean back into the fun shit and lighten the mood a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's something that definitely needs to be talked about, because it's a lot of people out here that are handing over their loved ones to, you know, all types of funeral homes, hospitals, all these different things. And not every place that, you know, you're giving your family member to and trusting them with their last moments of life, you know, are one, truthful, and two, or genuine. Like, they're not really doing the things that they say. Like, allegedly, I feel like hospitals is doing the same thing. But
that's for another time.
My business.
That's for another time.
Like, that's not my business. I'm just saying. Like, that's what I'm saying.
But speaking of businesses. You were telling me something about the girl who went to a nail salon and got herpes.
Girl!
Because I didn't even come across that one. What happened?
Girl, real yellow. Girl. I just want to start off with saying, how? It gives like a lie. It gives like, girl, why you having? Why'd you lie? That's what it gives. It gives, girl, why is you lying?
Oh, you think she already had it?
Mm-hmm.
Cause what was it, a wax situation? Was it?
So from what I've seen, the video states like she goes to the nail salon, and the way that people are doing her nails is very unsanitary. So they're like, she was like, they're pulling tools out of a Altoids box and like doing little, very unsanitary stuff. Probably stuff that somebody that just started nails at their house would be doing.
Right.
So it's like, okay, if I see, unsanitary things going on, and this is my fingers, hands, nails, toes, whatever, are you sure you're gonna just sit there and let
it happen? Why wouldn't you stop it? Why wouldn't you can you get clean tools, fresh tools?
I'm saying,
wash them in front of me.
They usually pull the tools right out the the warm sanitizer thing and bust that bitch open right in front of you.
Right.
Any nail salon that I've been through, that's what they do. They always pull the tools out the sanitizer and bust it right open out the sterile pack, right in front of you.
Right.
Unless you're a regular and they got your stuff in the box to the side. You know how that goes. So it's like, that's all I've ever noticed. But when I seen this video, I'm just sitting here thinking like, I feel like this girl got herpes and she didn't want to tell her boyfriend that she was out here humping somebody else or doing something to somebody else because, okay, your fingers or toes. It says genital herpes. You go to the nail salon to get your feet and your hands done.
Were you think she was like playing in her cat?
That's what I'm saying. The only way that would be a thing is if you're literally playing in your coochie fresh after getting your nails done.
Right.
But anyways, why are you
doing that? The glue ain't even set.
The glue ain't even set. And me personally, I've never been the type to wear like nails inside of my vagina. So it's like,
it doesn't add up. It's not.
We don't hear that, mama. And then also, granted, people sit in the little massage chairs and stuff.
Okay.
So you could probably do like surface contact that way, right? But who's putting a bare coochie?
I was gonna say I could see if you said like crabs or something like that. You had shorts on.
Just crawling when you were crawling you.
But you said genital herpes from getting your nails done. And if he believed her, he needs to get punched too. Because I'm not understanding.
From the video, it looked like this shit was on the news. Like, it went very far. That's why I'm saying it's like they got these people establishment. They got this. That's what T was saying. Maybe a wax. So
that's what I was asking because
But here's the thing though. A wax, right?
Right.
Okay. But you're using fresh.
But she said if there was
See, I know I didn't. Ooh, it's getting fast.
She's that's going too fast. She said if they weren't sanitary. So if she was getting a wax, either which way, they probably wouldn't have been sanitary.
But
they could have been using the same sticks.
Metal sticks. You can't reuse those. That's what I'm trying to say. Even if it was a wax, it could have either been the table because they didn't put down, that little plastic barrier that they usually do, or they might have like metal things that they use to do their wax with, which is not safe because it gets hot and the wax is hot as fuck. So it's like, it's just too many variables. If you know about nail salons or beauty in general, that does not add up. It just does not add up.
He's lying. I just
can't be genital. Can't be genital herpes. Can't be genital herpes. Like genital herpes.
Genital herpes from getting your nails done
from the nail salon.
It's crazy. Crazy business. That's crazy work.
Crazy world. Crazy business, bitch. You're wild. Like there's no way that that's actually happening. Like I don't know, T. I can't. It's not convincing me.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I really don't.
Because how do you get genital herpes from the bro? I do nails and have been in nail salons most of my life.
Did you say I do nail?
I do nail. I do nail, and I have been in nail salons most of my life.
Right.
Got caught slutting and blamed the Asian folk. Exactly.
That is exactly. Don't blame Mei Ling and Su Lee because you was out here.
You might get a little nail fungus, and here's also, a little knowledge for the folks that's thinking like, okay, they're non-sanitary. She could have possibly got it. No, you might get a little nail fungus. You might get a little something like a little nail disease that'll eat your nail up and that'll eat your skin under your nail, separate your nail from your hand. You might get that. You might get that. You might get a little techna disease from them cutting your cuticles with dirty cuticle clippers. You can get that. Your finger might fall off. You can get that. But baby, herpes.
And then what I also want to know is, were your hands and feet affected if that's the case?
Because if that's the case, that's not genital. That's footstool and handful.
No, but I'm saying, like, if you're saying, like, oh, it was so dirty in there, you know, blah, 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 I got herpes, like, your fingers and shit should be fucked up too, right? If your coochie's fucked, because where's the coochie coming into play? Like, I'm confused.
Unless possibly she sat on the toilet. But then again, I ain't never heard nobody getting herpes from sitting on the toilet, babe. You got to swap bodily fluids, from what I understand. From what I understand, you got to swap or a person had herpes and gave birth. Like, that's the only other way that I know. You have to come in contact with the area of where it is infected. That's the only way I know that you can get genital herpes. Kissing, touching, licking, you know.
Right.
The only way I know. So, baby, stop lying to that man.
Stop lying to that man.
Why would you put that on the news?
Tell him.
Here we go. Here's the clip.
Thank you.
DJ D-Rec.
She got infected with herpes after an appointment. In the complaint, the 23-year-old woman said that she went to PDX Nails on Northeast Gleason to get an acrylic nail manicure just last June. She claims the nail tech didn't use gloves and kept tools and drill bits in an Altoids mint container. Court documents said after the manicure, she noticed what appeared to be an infection and inflammation on her right index finger and started feeling sick. The documents say that she eventually had a swab test done and it came back positive for genital herpes. The woman said in the lawsuit that she did not have the virus before the nail appointment and has had several outbreaks since then. She alleges negligence and unlawful trade practices and is seeking $1.75 million. We reached out to PDX Nails for comment. We have yet to hear back.
What?
Do they know people look like Diddy to you?
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with these people?
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Like, she's talking about the nail bits and all that. So is you trying to say they use dirty nail bits and you got cut or something? And now at this point,
so basically, what you're telling me is the nail tech in your coochie prior to doing your nails, and she got herpes. If she touched you with her herpetized hands while she had open wounds from cutting your cuticles, she was touching it. She was touching your cuticles.
No, and
you got herpes on your finger, but they're genital herpes on your finger.
This is what I'm saying right here. That's what's tripping me out. And then pull up the my chart. Pull up the my chart.
Where is the proof?
Why are you saying I didn't have the infection before I went? Okay, how you know that?
How you know that?
Because
I heard people can have herpes and not have no symptoms and not know nothing.
Talking about I've had an outbreak every how many outbreaks since? Like, girl,
you been had that shit and you been having outbreaks. And the truth is, you probably had an outbreak while you were sitting in a chair. Truth be told, you probably got somebody else herpes.
And they better have Sandy that bitch down, okay?
They probably didn't. They probably like
did.
That.
Somebody
else. You can kind of see from the outside of the establishment. You can tell a good nail salon when you see one. So it's also one of those things too. It's like your judgment sucks because how are you gonna go to establishments that don't look that and expect to get the best work?
Right.
And I also want to know, like, I just wish we could bring this lady on so we could talk to her because it's like, do you always go to that nail salon? Was that your first time?
Right.
Like, these are the questions that I want to know because I'm not just gonna take your word for it.
Is this the first time you seen them pull something out of the Altoid thing? Why didn't you say anything?
Come on, because baby, let me tell you now. Granted, when I first started, it was a little ghetto. But I ain't never put out an Altoid box.
Altoid?
It came out of like a pencil box or something.
$1 crayon box.
That's why I say it came out like a pencil box or a crayon box or something. Like, but never an Altoid. Never an Altoid.
Come on.
Even I had like, clear cases that the bits had came in and I just kept them and, kept them in that. But never an Altoid. Never.
No, I don't even want to talk to her. I want to bring the nail salon owners in.
Yeah, because she lies. She lies. Clearly,
she's lying on y'all. And she lying on y'all.
Yeah. But I feel like any business is gonna be like, she's a capper. Especially at $1 million, baby. I don't know what she's talking about. That's just what
we want to go on a tour. We want to tour the salon. I want to find the outdoors.
Baby, they need to bring TMZ. What's that? TSR Unlocked.
We going in there. I'm gonna be in a drawer. I'm gonna be in a drawer like, so what's this? I thought you said you didn't have any outdoor boxes. What is this?
It's TSR Investigates. They need to have Shade Room Investigates.
Right.
Go and inspect that nice little nail salon. Because I just don't, bro. I'm 25 plus 2. And everybody has been to nail salons, baby. They probably do people nails with diseases all the time. Why all of a sudden you get herpes?
I've never heard.
Like 2024 is clearly the year of the unheard. Because I ain't never heard of the people that's got them people's bodies. I ain't never heard of a bitch getting herpes from a nail salon. Never heard of it.
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 It's never been a thing. It's not even a thing. Because she's a liar.
A liar.
Yeah, her.
I know her pants are on fire. I know her pants are burning her legs up.
Girl. Lie, pants on fire.
Literally.
Come on now.
Literally.
Lying. Like a rug. That girl lying like a rug, babe. And I feel like that's not right because you are tarnishing these people's business, even if, granted, you did get herpes from this lady. Let's just say she did. You got to put it on the news, bro. So kissing is a different kind of thing than genital herpes. Matter of fact, it's a word that forms from herpes. I feel that, but genitals, don't they have to do with genitalia?
But that's what I'm saying. They said so she got a wound on her finger and then it developed into genital herpes from a different situation. So don't try to say that you got herpes from this, like genital herpes from the salon, because you might have caught an infection or something on your fingers and then you were doing something.
That's what passed it on. Exactly. I think that she got her nails done. She probably one of them OnlyFans girls. Got her nails done. Was playing with her little kitty cat with her nails. Got a little section. Got it swabbed, and you already had the herpes. It just wasn't. You know how it like goes undetected,
right?
Whatever nail fungus you got from the nail salon, because granted they may have given you a little finger flu. Let's say, okay. So whatever little sickness you did get from the nail salon, you play with your kitty cat, and it merged together and probably made genitalia herpes.
My thing is, I don't know. I just feel like
you can't go against it. I'm trying to make it make sense because that's the only way I can think about it. Like, these girls that do video content and stuff like that, they do that. They'll get in there to do stuff and play with themselves, do stuff like that. So it's like, okay, cool.
But if you knew your finger was infected,
why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
And I'm sorry, baby. Don't know about you, but I know about me. I got a little cut on my finger. If I touch anything, it burns.
Yeah.
Everything burns.
And then also with the whole undetected thing, like, they can't even test you for herpes unless you're having an outbreak. So once again, honey, baby girl, I
need somebody to do a lie detector test. I need somebody to interview the.
Bitch, I just feel like since you wanted to take it this far and put it on the news, like, let's take it there.
I would have went there. I need you hooked up to all the machines on the news, bitch, telling the lies. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I bet she gonna deny that. I bet she gonna be like, I don't want to be on news. I don't want to be on there.
I want to be on
I want to do the test. I don't want to do that.
No.
I don't want to do that.
I'm just already traumatized enough. You took it to the news, bitch.
Like, bitch, you traumatized. We have lost 40 customers since, and those are only 40 customers.
Regular.
And you talking about $1 million. Girl, get the fuck. And do you know also, that has been a thing. Everybody in 2024 has been trying to get some money off of somebody through a fucking lawsuit. Like, what is that?
When did everybody start having lawyers?
Like, who is that? Who can I sue?
You just got a lawyer on retainer, like just waiting
to hit a nigga over the head for $1 million?
Like, damn.
She must have talked that good talk and told him, look, we gonna win this and I'm gonna give you a good cut.
I swear to God, you do this for free. You do this for free. I'm gonna look out for you for the rest of your life.
Kill the rest of your life, you good nigga. We got $1 million.
Next, you know, she didn't kill this shit. Like, okay.
Okay. But the rest of his life was taken care of.
I lied.
He didn't lie.
Did I lie though?
You didn't lie.
Did I lie though?
You didn't lie.
Yeah.
So I don't know. To the lady that did this and put this stuff on the news, I hope that you ain't lying. And I really, 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 really hope that you didn't have those herpes before you accuse these people, because they can turn that shit around and get $1 million from you.
1.7 to be exact. You
defamation.
Hungry,
baby.
You hungry?
Don't the nail ladies? Usually, nail ladies do use
the
gloves.
guy was.
Like I said, not all nail people use gloves. A lot of people just wash their hands before, working on somebody. And because I've been in a nail salon that I started going to when I was 12, and Linda didn't ever wear no gloves, and I ain't never get herpes from Linda. So I'm just trying to understand.
Linda said, I'm clean, okay? I don't do that.
Like, come on. Like, Linda never wear gloves.
I don't have
those. Never knows that and never fucking wear gloves. So I'm trying to understand, babe, how does the two coincide?
It's not any.
We gotta make it make sense. And I'm so mad at the courts for even playing in people's face like that. Like, why would you allow her to do that if you know that that's a lie? Why? Why would y'all play? Why you play like that?
I know the nail salon lawyers is like,
we shouldn't even pay attention to this. Let's just ignore that.
But like you can't when it's affecting your business.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you possibly are about to ruin a lot of people's, financial security.
If they close down, I'm on her ass. I promise you. I'm reaching.
Girl, we circling around. If we find out that nail salon was shut down, we circling around and we got something to say.
For real, because you did wrong. Even if she don't win and they end up because you done tarnished their reputation.
Yeah, because
off the line.
If I'm ever in the city, granted, I don't think I'm gonna get herpes, but I don't think I'm gonna go there.
Right. Like, I mean, I don't believe it, but like
I'm good. Right. It's like it I could not look at y'all different, but at the same time, we're not sliding. I'm not gonna take the chance, babe.
Right.
I don't want to get my nails done and end up having herpes, and I gotta explain it to my man, and I'm getting killed because y'all gave me herpes at the nail salon. Like, no, I'm not doing it.
And like nobody believes me. Your story, like y'all don't believe.
That's gonna be the worst part. Nobody's gonna believe that shit. I don't get how it even got to the fucking news.
Like
nobody's gonna believe that. That doesn't even logically make sense. For the folks that's in the comments, if y'all feel like that makes sense, let me know, because I could just be tripping. If it makes sense to you how that could happen,
it's not adding up to me.
So
and I understand
easy.
some
Okay,
are easy, but like,
when the judge approved of it going to court, didn't read what the fuck was going on, was like, genital herpes, nail salon. Doesn't really make sense, but okay.
All right.
Unless they run a whorehouse in the back of that thing, then if they run a little kitty spot in the back of that thing, then I get it. She went back there, got a little lang wang, ended up with a little itch burn. I got you. That makes sense. Because why was you even back there? You're supposed to get your nose done. You ain't supposed to be back there to look kitty spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
On her heavy, because it don't make sense. Speaking of something else that don't make sense, why does America have to try to steal everything?
Everything.
All
the joy we have.
From the nations to the people to TikTok.
Tickety talk, the clock app.
Like, how y'all trying to take that away from us?
That's what you
like, what are y'all doing? So basically, I feel like they're doing it because they don't own it. Because China is still in full ownership of TikTok and all its rights and everything like that, but we could just use the app over here and all that stuff like that.
TikTok in the United States if the popular app does not separate from its Chinese parent company, ByteDance. The vote was bipartisan and overwhelming, even after TikTok lobbied aggressively against the bill and summoned its millions of viewers to speak out against it. So with cross currents of national security, the mental health of young Americans, and even presidential politics, what is the future of TikTok? NBC's Savannah Sellers has our Sunday focus.
What is the future of TikTok? It's going to do the same thing that everything else that America stole and try to make theirs do. Go down and plummet. Because why would y'all do that? It's perfectly fine. The Chinese people got the great guidelines. They don't let us do too much on there.
Right.
What I really think is a lot of people are waking up a lot of people spiritually on TikTok, and they're telling people like the real, and they're awakening them, and they're telling them like, you can get back to your rights, and telling, you know, basically y'all don't need this shit that's going on in y'all country. You know what I'm saying? Letting us know what's going on in other places, how a lot of people don't have to pay for healthcare, but we got to pay for healthcare over here. Right. And you know what I'm saying? Like, about how real energy is free. And you learn a lot on TikTok. Like me personally, I don't use my TikTok for like all the dances and the music and the fun. I'll be learning shit up there. Food, information, you know, hacks, all types of different things. It's very informational and educational. And I feel like when America, if America, hopefully not, and I hope it doesn't get banned if they don't get it, all of that's gonna be downhill.
I feel like they feel like it's giving China an inside look at America's lives and like just our thought processes on the politics and shit, because it is fun and games up there, but some people are genuinely serious and they're on TikTok to promote a message and and I'm not sure if America feels like, oh, y'all are giving them too much information and there's nothing they can do about it because they have no control over it.
Why does that have to be such a bad thing? Like, I just feel like
exactly, you don't have
they have to control everything. Like, bruh, like to the point where nigga, our fruit don't even have seeds. Y'all gotta control everything, my nigga. Like, everything. Y'all giving that shit out the lab that used to be lined up down the street full of fruit on the trees, nigga. I gotta go to the store to get it.
Right.
When I was young, I used to have to walk down the street to get an orange out the tree. Nigga, I gotta go to Food Line and I can't do that.
And I really feel like TikTok is so different because like, if we could do this on any social media platform, we could do this on YouTube, we could do this on Instagram, we could do this on Twitter, where you can like communicate and see like how the other side lives, like way across the country fast. But the thing about TikTok is that we can see this, but it's like with literally like on TikTok, it's literally like faster than fast. Like I'm on a video of goddamn Snoop Dogg talking to Martha Stewart, and I swipe and I'm looking at the girls from the UK making jokes and shit like it, or then I swipe again and I'm looking at somebody from like Greenland or Finland or some shit like that. Like it's so fast. Tokyo, like wherever, like it's very cultured and diverse, and I feel like that's what America doesn't like about it.
If we give me all the money we don't want it, and China's finna short their ass. I feel like that's true, like because you know also it got pushed a lot more once everybody started with that TikTok shop shit. They getting a lot of money. They getting because
I'm faithfully on that every week. I set aside money for TikTok shop.
Exactly. So I feel like that once more money started being going into it outside of like subscriptions and stuff like that. Once they seen like, oh, they could just make $1 off this bitch. Oh, it's going crazy. So now, especially, I feel like America's like, oh yeah, we're supposed to have that. We need that. That's ours. No, why can't you just create your own shit like y'all already do? Y'all got Amazon. Like, hop off. Like, relax. Right. Ugh. It just angers me and makes my blood boil to know that like they have to steal everything. And it's always the best stuff. Like, why y'all gotta ruin everything? Like,
I'm just so comfortable with where TikTok is at right now. I feel like if America was to take it over, that it would just, it would plummet. It would go downhill. it's more an expression thing, like you said. Like a lot of people are up there informing y'all how to detach from
the system.
Yeah,
and on top of that, like it's giving people that never had a voice. Like you can make a TikTok video and millions of people will see that shit in 24 hours. Whereas YouTube, you got to be on a certain algorithm. You got to do certain things. With TikTok, if you making using the same sound as a motherfucker that got 1 million followers, and you just happen to time it perfectly, like right after they drop their sound, and you get put into the loop of what theirs, boy, everybody's skyrocketing. It's so many people that was on YouTube for 3+ years making little checks because they wasn't getting all the subscribers. Get on TikTok, start making TikToks, transferring their YouTube stuff to TikTok, and skyrocketed in a week, in a month.
Right.
So it's like, it's just very beneficial to the people, and I feel like that's why they want to control it and take it and make it something that's not beneficial to the people. Where it's gonna take a lot. Or if you really want to use this app, you gotta pay $10.99. Or if you want to use this app, you gotta pay $13.42. Bitch.
I'm just not doing it.
I digress because
it's just, I don't know. It's such a touchy subject because there's so much more that goes into it than just.
It is. That's what makes me mad, because that's the distraction part of TikTok. But if you really keyed in and locked into what the fuck is going on in the world, TikTok is giving it to you. Like, I feel like I learned about the blackout on TikTok that's supposed to be happening. I learned about a lot of different things that's supposed to be happening on the government side of things. Shoot, I learned about the cost of our dollar, like, you know what I'm saying, the value of our dollar going down, and how other countries is not even looking with the US money wise from TikTok. So it's like, I would want to get rid of something too that's letting everybody know our dirty little secrets.
Yeah. And I never forget, I was in, I want to say like civics class.
Always.
Civics. And my teacher asked us, he said, if y'all had the opportunity to know everything the government is doing or not know anything at all, which would you pick? And everybody was like, I want to know. I'm like, me personally, I wouldn't want them to tell us everything because people spiral very fast.
But that's why I feel like they say the most detrimental shit, because they don't tell us the process. They don't tell us what it was going on. They give us the final fucked up result of stuff when stuff happens. And then it takes the world into an uproar. Like, for instance, the whole aliens being real thing. They're just now telling people about that because they want the level of energy, the level of chaotic energy to go up.
Yeah.
So they feed off that. They don't feed off the positive energy that they was given in the 70s when everybody was high and singing around trees and la 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 la.
But my thing is, I feel like they play their hand at it very well. You always get bits and pieces. You always get bits and pieces leading up to it, like
you never get
sightings. You get like just little hints dropped, and then boom, like it happens. It's like it's never.
Now all of a sudden there's aliens in the Miami Mall, these different things like that.
What they were shopping for, Mary's.
Hello,
Jordan.
Come on, what they need to do, Jordans?
Jordans.
Like, what's going on?
A Nike tag, like
that's what I'm saying. It's like they would, if I feel like if it was just the distraction stuff still going on, like people just looking around the dances and the music, I feel like they wouldn't even be talking about banning it. But because of the level of help and knowledge that it's actually given that they cannot control, like I learned about the first Bible, I learned about the first people, I learned so many different things from old ass people on TikTok. They don't want us to know this stuff. They don't want us to know where we truly are, you know what I'm saying? They don't want us to know that they 400 years is up. They don't want us to know that stuff. But TikTok gonna tell us that stuff. And that's why they want to take it away. Do you think that they should ban it? That's my overall question.
No. A lot of people have found like just their people through TikTok as well. Like it's actually genuinely a place for connection where it's not hate. Like, I get on Facebook and I look in the comments, and everybody on Facebook is so bitter. I don't know if they're old or what, but it's like Facebook comments are ruthless. I can literally pull up the same video that I watched on Facebook that I watched on TikTok, and the comments are totally different. On TikTok, it's like so uplifting and just like, it's not really like, I mean, yeah, you have your situations where people are dogging people or bullying people, but
always,
for the most part, like, everybody, it's somebody out there for everybody. Like, everybody's kind of accepting and open in the comments and shit. So I feel like a platform like that should not be taken lightly or just like tossed away. I just think it's so stupid.
I think it's retarded. I think that a lot of people that use TikTok are going to be devastated. A lot of people that make money off TikTok are going to be pissed off.
A lot of people that support their families.
That's what I'm saying. TikTok. Oh my God, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, it's deeper than whatever they're trying to control, because it's like, I don't even want to get into TikTok.
I mean, I get the issue, but like, I don't get the issue. Like, we have YouTube. We have like, why TikTok?
Money, the money that's being generated on TikTok is crazy. The level of views, the level of money. You know, now views equal dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting all this money. Let's just turn everything into money. You're getting all these monies from all these music people. Then on top of that, anybody can sell if you have a certain type of account. So
it's
not only are you making money, but you're making money.
It's kids out here having whole TikTok parties and like TikTok themed decorations. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying.
What the hell is a TikTok party? What the hell is a TikTok party?
You literally be doing this the whole time,
right? On the camera, like you want a snack? Do you want a bag of chips? Like,
literally,
hot dog.
That's how. And I feel like this society, we need TikTok because it unites the nation. If the United States get it, it ain't gonna unite nobody.
I've seen people in literal like the one boy.
No, I don't the one boy benefit off of less social apps. I don't think so, because I feel like places like TikTok have given people like introvert a chance to show their personality in 30 seconds or 60 seconds versus having to get on YouTube and make a 2-minute, 5-minute, 6-minute, video showing or doing things, when you can cut your clips up, show how crazy and funny crazy you are in fucking 30 seconds versus having to do like a whole sit down, do a video, come through this with me. Like, even those people that do like hauls, they made it easier and quicker. People that do like vlogs, people cut down doing fucking all day vlogs into a quick little 1-minute video. You just gotta pick, and nigga, put my lip gloss on, check my phone, and then put it all in one video, and now you got, I don't know how much money off of that versus having to put all the extra work in. Also, when you think of it from like a social media person standpoint, the editing tools, the effects, it's all built, it's all there for you. On top of the fact that TikTok got rights to some of the music that they listen, not all of it, but some of the music that's available for us to use on our videos. So it's like, we don't have to go out of our way to get music. We don't have to go out of our way to get the editing tools. We don't have to cut, snip, put it on this app, get rid of the watermark, put it on that app. No, nigga, everything is here.
Right.
And then the watermark is your TikTok tag.
Yeah.
So it's like you
win.
You know what I'm saying? It's like TikTok is just like a endless cycle of good publicity in my form, unless you know you're doing it the wrong way. But it's a good and a bad to everything.
I guess my piggyback off of that though is like, what is a non-social app? Like, I feel like pretty much any app that you have, like whether you're just like it's email or something like that, like you're interacting with people constantly. So I feel like that's social. Like, that's weird.
I feel like it's just because it's right there. Like, it's so right there. Like, it's like Bigo. Like, it's all right there. Like,
I wanted to touch on like that boy that got started on TikTok. I don't even know. I want to say maybe the Philippines or something like that.
About the guy that
was like dancing in the middle of like a fucking.
Oh, you talking about the young boy that was in the middle of the alley just dancing? Now he's chickens and shit, like a fashion shows and shit.
Like, that's what it can do for you. Like, simple as
Like,
that.
he literally was in the slums. Nigga didn't even have food or bread.
Like,
And now
outside,
he's rich
like,
because of
outside
TikTok.
with it. The outfits was crazy back in the day.
Girl, it's like, look, you could tell he just walked through the streets and put on whatever he could find and made it look fashionable.
Right.
And got on there and was doing his little dances
Literally.
and doing his stuff. And now this nigga got a house for his family.
A house.
He got money for himself. He got a closet full of clothes that he probably never thought that he would have. And that's all because he dedicated his mornings and nights to making little videos on TikTok.
Yeah, and people supported him. Like, that's another thing. People come together very, very fast. Like, they see somebody, and that could be abused as well. Mm-hmm. But they see some, as we've seen LaShondra. But I feel like people come together on there. It's more support. Like, they want to see you win. They want to keep seeing you put out content because the attention span has gotten smaller. People aren't doing YouTube videos no more. Like, unfortunately, because people aren't watching them all the way through.
Unless it's like specific to what you want to see. You're not just going through YouTube how people used to and just watch.
Right. It's not how it was back in like 2015. Where like you would really sit up and watch somebody's 45-minute YouTube video with no right.
Cut down so much. Like they were being like 45 minutes to an hour to being like 12 minutes.
Like it's heartbreaking for real.
Look, everything is moving faster.
It was such a lovely era. Like I enjoyed it. I definitely did.
I still be watching our YouTube videos, y'all.
I love our YouTube videos.
I love this. Y'all would definitely love our little YouTube journey on, you know what I'm saying, 2021? No, 2020.
2020.
From 2020 to
2021, I believe, maybe.
Yeah, I think 2020 through 2021. We got a couple of videos up there, you know what I'm saying? TNT.
Actually,
right here.
You already know.
It's like it is right here on the front, except for the tea time with is just TNT. Y'all look it up and watch some of our videos and let us know if we should get back in the field. Because it was a good time. It was a good time. It was definitely a good time.
It was a vibe.
Wow, we're already at an hour. That was fast.
It was.
That was fast.
That was very
how do you feel about, this space? Like, how do you feel about podcasting, video? I mean, how do you feel?
I feel really good. Like, I'm excited to get into something different. We have very, very good conversation on the regular. So for us to allow other people in on kind of our mindsets is very exciting to me because it's late. You already know TNT. You know what we do. You know. So yeah, I'm really excited. We could talk for hours, for days, for years, for months.
I just looked up and I'm like, damn, it's an hour already.
I didn't even notice.
Going that long now, y'all. We gotta chill out a little bit.
Rapido. SOTKS. But yeah, I'm excited for the topics we're gonna talk about. I'm excited for the information we're gonna be putting out there. It's a vibe. How about you? How you feeling about it?
I am excited to do this with you. I do this every weekend or sometimes weekday with my dad. So I just wanted to get more of the people that I love in this space because it's always great doing it with my father. It's great. We're building a bond. We're showing life where I came from. It's good. And then also like doing it with my friends, it just makes me feel like we all about to be up. So I just want to bring the people that I love into this space because I feel like we all got something to say. And I feel like we talk to very genuine and smart people that have very good outlooks on life. And so I was like, we should do a podcast. If we be sitting on the phone talking about some real good stuff on the phone, we could take this phone conversation to the screen.
I'm just glad that it's finally here because we've been talking about doing this for about
at least some years. It's been
6 years now, maybe 5 years now. 6 or 5 years we've been talking about.
I don't really count that because we started the YouTube, so we kind of was doing it. Wow. After we separated, we was always talking about like going back into the media space together, but separately because we're living around each other at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's like to finally do it. I feel like y'all get some tea time with TNT, baby.
Some tea with TNT. In the cut with my twin,
Classy, okay. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. We're gonna be trying to do this like every Friday, so get used to seeing these faces on Fridays in the building. We're gonna also do a lot of Sun is Up, try to keep doing where everybody's awake, full of life, getting lit, so that we can focus on Friday and then y'all roll into more to discuss on the Saturday.
Right.
Don't miss that. Friday and Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Y'all gotta have y'all watch parties now.
We get to a point where it's like we got some type of show running every other day of the week. I don't know. We're gonna see what's going on in this space, y'all. I appreciate those who did come up and speak with us in the comments. We love you guys. And follow me on Instagram at the.toad. I follow back. And you
follow me on Instagram at KillaT.
That's KILLLAAATE. Period.
No period.
Love you guys.